Hello and welcome back to episode 76 of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. Today's the day we're going back into the Darkest Dungeon. We are taking Russell, who's going to have extra accuracy and protection, less chance to die, hopefully, and extra damage up front. We are taking Ryan, who has extra dodge, extra health and dodge, and extra damage to ranged. We are taking Christos, who has extra protection and health, stress healing and bleed chance, and we are taking Paul, who has extra healing, less stress, extra healing to himself, and less chance of being moved out the back spot. So we're using Inspiring Tune to get rid of stress, Slice Off and Harvest to take out targets in the middle, and Dark Stab to move himself back forward if we get shuffled. We're going to be using Duelist Advance to move forward in case we get shuffled, Point Blank Shot for big damage if we do get to the front, Pistol Shot and Wicked Slice for when we are back and need to deal damage, and we're going to use Smite for his main point of damage. Also going to use Bulwark of Faith if we start getting in trouble, Holy Lance if we get moved back, and Inspiring Cry as a backup stress relief. So this provision, yes, we can still embark. We have to do it eventually. Now's the time. We are taking everything. Well, not everything. I don't really care about treasure that much, so a couple of keys, bandages, that. Holy water. We've already got a space for it, so we'll take a stack. So that's all the food. Shovels, are we good? Yep. Again, we're not really fussed about taking shit home, we just want to survive. Oh, stressed.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Fucking here we go, boys.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Oh, I hate this place. Hate it. Raptors cultists, they just heal each other, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it has a guard as well. Didn't know that. Alright. These ones shouldn't deal too much damage. 15 hours to take down.
Decimated.
I'm not commentating very well because I'm literally sitting here running scenarios in my head trying to figure out the best way to survive this nonsense.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This expedition at least promises success.
No, it doesn't promise anything. The priest. Duelist Advance. That riposte is going to come in really handy. We'll take this time to get rid of some stress. Let's go for a party heal. And then smite. Oh damn, I thought that'd be it. It was close. This is it.
Obliterated.
Oh.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's fine, because I don't have any overconfidence. Superior nips. Right. Kill the healer first. Always kill the healer first. This is what we learned playing games. for like 30 years. Really, I've been playing games for a long time. Not 30 years though. I did start playing games when I was about 4 or 5.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah.
Destroy
I
them.
was playing
all.
Golden Axe on the Sega Mega Drive when I was quite young. What a game. Do you guys remember your first game? If so, what was it?
As the fiend
Individual
falls,
targets, absolutely.
a faint hope blossoms.
You missed, you bitch. Whoa,
Destroyed.
beautiful.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We went up last time. We'll try down this time, see if it makes a blind bit of difference. I'm not sure you guys can hear it, because I'm not sure what your volume's like on your level, but every so often walking through this place you hear the very slightest snarl of something that you don't see, and it's great. It's doing wonders for making me feel really stressed out. Okay, so the healer has a guard on the priest. Here comes the big stress. So we can use Harvest and hit the guy in the back because he's protecting the priest. Which is good because he needs to die first. And then we'll go for a party heal. And with pistol shot, we're not going to go for duelist advantage just yet because this thing needs to die quickly. And it should bleed out.
Waits.
Whoa!
The slightest lapse in concentration.
Crit 32, Jesus Christ. I suggest that we become a bulwark of our faith to protect Paul, because holy shitballs. Nope. Oh, thank God, thank God. Right, Paul, bandage your wounds, and then give yourself the biggest individual heal you've ever done.
Soothed. Sedated.
I mean, 15's okay, but that was stupid. He was going to bleed out. I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste of a turn. I need to start thinking. Right. Harvest or stress relief? Stress relief. Can't let the stress pile up. It could ruin the dungeon. I have to remember that if Christos is here to heal stress, he's the bard. He's not a damage dealer necessarily. Right, smite. Big damage up the front, that's what Russell's here for.
Grievous injury.
At least we were a bulwark.
Fear.
We only took 10 damage as opposed to 3,572. No resist? No. But we have skills in place for that, so it's fine.
Press
Point blank.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, you've got a big move, we may as well take advantage of it. Part heal. Bandage. Should have brought all the bandages, that was stupid of me. Smite. Oh, fuck. Can't afford to be missing these things. Stress is manageable for room for Harvest, get some bleed pool in both his characters, hopefully take out the witch. So 8 away. After letting that bitch live, Paul takes more stress. Great. Oh. I mean, I understand this is the hardest dungeon in the game, and that's fine, but this isn't even the hardest dungeon in the game. This is the first of 3, and they only get harder, I believe.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I know the last one is essentially just boss rush. I think it's just like the final boss, and that's it. The second one
The blood quickens.
is lots of really difficult, complex fights over and over and over. And this one apparently is just a big long walk
Seize this
to find
momentum.
the
Push
shuffling
on to
horror.
the task's end.
We're doing okay. We don't need to camp right now. Well, we got a torch
As
back
the
up to
light
reading.
gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, we got a scout. Oh no, we always get a scout because we don't know the layout of the dungeon. I think this is where we got to last time we died, but last time we had already camped by this point. So technically we're doing better. 3 priests. And it's that move that really fucking killed Paul. Right, let's get our post up. Let's get some stress off of Russell. But actually, if I don't win this time, which I'm desperate to, should win this time. If I don't win this time, then double riposte party is definitely the way to go. Big individual heal. You can probably tank that bleed, buddy. Probably. Yes! Right, we can do without the stress heal this time, so we're going to go for slice off, get some bleed going. Yes, crit the post. Big heal. Ryan's up for the heal next. You're going to bleed out, so let's go for Inspiring Cry on Ryan. Let's cut the corpse, try and pass turn, get to a healer. Nope.
The slow death, unforeseen,
So you're taking our 6
unforgiving.
damage. We'll consider camping in this room. I don't know if this is halfway or not. It probably isn't. I have one party member at full health, and stress isn't that bad yet. So let's maybe go. Let's just try and push as far as we can before we have to camp.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to
So
follow it.
lots of stress dealers in this one. And big damage dealer up front. Stress, stress, stress. No stress. Wail on your loot. Another bleed. For the bleed god. There's the crit heal. Come on, Paul. Save the party. We need another big heal on Ryan, like right now. One target down, 3 to go. We didn't fuck up murdering. That's a plus. If you'd critted that, it would have been beautiful. You didn't, that's okay, but yeah, maybe next time. It was murdering. What's the dark side damage going to be? If I full. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'd have to get absolutely full damage to kill, and the chances were low. But you can do the 1 health. Right, big heal. 15's a pretty big heal. It's not perfect, but it's right up there. We have to do this. We're wasting 19 damage on it, but we just need less damage being dealt to us overall. Right, we will Jules advance again, keep the riposte up because it's very important. There's ordering, but we've got a move for that, so it's fine. We will slice off. Bleed 4, right? No, bleed 5, perfect.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We can probably go for party heal. Yeah. Because Ryan's health looks lower, but he has less, like, his lower total health. Does that make sense? Holy Lance, move forward, do damage at the same time, perfect. Take some more insanity. You can't really target anyone, so we'll do that. End it. Thank you, Christos.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, I'm going to push you out and say that this is the time that we camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Right, Sanctuary, absolutely. Zealous Speech will be less stress overall, which is quite good. I could do that. I could go Every Rose Has its Thorn, and then Zealous Speech. Great. So it's less stress for everyone. Christos is the only one really still dealing with stress.
May we find victory.
He can just take a turn to deal with that in the next fight, which I imagine will be coming up really soon.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. I'm going to assume that this is the boss. That you're supposed to like scout all the way around this and make it to this room, or this could just be like a red herring and the actual boss is over here or way over here, or the map just goes on and on and on. I have no idea. Right, so let's take out the Rapturous cultists first, because they're healers and protectors and they're pains in the arses, and they're going to make it really hard to kill the other two that are going to ruin my day / life.
How quickly the
Let's fucking get it
tide
done.
turns.
You can tank the stress for a little while because that's the perfect move for right now. Get rid of that and do some damage to this guy who's protected, which is great.
Ringing ears.
Jesus.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
I can't have paw bleeding. It's unacceptable. Party heals!
Sedated.
Great, that's 2 of them down because he's going to bleed out. The second guy's going to bleed out. Point blank's useless. Shows that. So we'll point blank this, or slash it, whatever. He'll bleed out, I'll move him forward again. And the ordering's better for us that way. Riposte.
Impressive.
Quick riposte. Love everything about it. Yes, Ryan, yes.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Right, you're going to slice off. Get the bleed going on the healer. Heart heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
Smite. 1 target left. We should be able to get the point blank. Yes!
Annihilated.
Well, we can snack, I
These
forgot.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Right, debuffs. Ooh, that's a lot. Right, okay, so we're almost out of bandages. Debuffs should fade off by the time we get to the next fight. Let's see if I was correct about my assumption. There's a curio here. That's something. Okay, in the meantime, rinse and repeat. Kill the healer, kill everything else. I was going to say health-wise we're doing okay, but it doesn't really mean anything in this dungeon because most things seem to be able to crit us to the point where we're fucked anyway. Wait, he's dead again. That's great, that works. We need to resist these bleeds. Not that I have any say in the matter, but yeah, we're running really low on bandages. And Christos needs to start stress healing himself. Yes, dodge and riposte. Perfect. Smite. Yay, didn't fuck up murdering. Yay, riposte.
Decisive
riposte.
pummeling.
Wow. We're doing well. We're doing very well.
A death by inches.
Yeah, we're going to have to let that thing act again because I can't spend another turn not stress healing myself. But that would have been perfect. Oh, with. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we missed the advance. We still got the riposte though. Slice off, or take a turn for extra stress healing? Yes. Need to remember how bad it is when people get stressed out. They can refuse healing, they can attack each other. It gets really, really bad really, really quickly, so yes, it's very important to keep stress manageable. Let's hack through these. Get some more health. Put yourself in better stead for the rest of the dungeon. Everyone else is in whacking range. Almost full health across the board. Almost zero stress across the board.
Eradicated.
Nice!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, the Ancestor's Pen. Great. And some money. No, I don't want to equip it just now. I'm happy with my loadout. Okay, so let's carry on this way, question mark? I have no idea where I'm going. I don't know what's happening.
The light. The promise of safety.
I've got 12 torches left. Ooh. Malignant growth. That's a new thing. Let's go for a stun on... I don't know what this thing does. Let's try and stun her so it doesn't stress us out. Yeah. Doesn't stress out for that, great. Yeah, let's target the healer first, because we should. Oh, it's a stunner. It stuns people. So he's dead in 2 rounds. Oh, crit riposte. Come on, Ryan, you're doing so well. So he's going to bleed out by himself. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Mortality clarified.
You do have to ever get a big heal on Ryan right away. can have our last bandage. I'll swap stress for health right now. That's not. Oh, I thought that was a death score. Oh! Alright, we're going to slice off. We don't want to target this guy because it will kill this guy, so waste the damage, so we're going to go for that. We want to kill this bitch, which we did. Need to get Pog's turn, there we go. Big individual heal. Pog's okay. We can't smite you just now, so we'll take a turn to do this. Still can't really target you, so we'll just set up Jules for plants again. Fuck it, may as well. Stress heal's not that important right now, so we get the crit. Thank you. And yeah, that's enough for you to bleed out, so we get another Inspiring Cry in. Crit Inspiring Cry. Beautiful.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And scout reviews. Ooh. That looks like it could be a boss room. Just by its layout. The fact that it's at the end of a longer corridor. Or it could open up into 1,000 other corridors and just be doing this forever. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. Like seriously, like I'm trying to do some fucking Maria von Trapp shit to get myself through this dungeon. I can't tell you how stressed I am. I don't want to lose any of these party members. I don't want to lose anyone ever. It's my least favourite part of the game. And taking them all into an extremely dangerous dungeon scares the shit out of me. And that's all I'll be doing for the next 3 episodes minimum. This episode included. The post. Oh, fuck. That would have been it. Well, they're really knocking away my torchlight as well. Inspiring Cry would fix that. Unfortunately, I can't waste the time. You need damage, but I'm not wasting it. Is it a waste? No, it's not. She's the last act this turn. So it means she won't get an action next round, which is great. Which sets us up for point blank. Ordering? Ordering gone. Part heal. Oh, sometimes you're getting 7 across the board, sometimes you're getting 5. I mean, I want to see all those 7s, buddy. I know you've got it in you. Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore? No, I have to do it. Sorry, it's a waste of damage, but I have to do it. I have to get individual targets off the field. Inspiring Cry would have been good, but no. Everything needs to die. Let's just stay where we are. Shoot this bitch. Because that's enough to kill her.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Right, this could be it. Deep breath, anus clenched, parties in the correct order. Fucking here we go, boys, is this it? This is it? Hold on to your butts. Hold on to each other's butts. I'm gonna kill this guy first. Just because less things to worry about would be nice. We can't harvest it, we can't do that. Dark Stab is pointless. So yeah, we're just gonna get a slice off in. Because we're okay for stress just now. It bleeds, that's good news. The post. We miss, not good news. Oh my god, I'm stressed. My neck is sweating? More bleeds! Which we can't do anything about. Right, we are going to Party heal all the time and just keep everyone topped up to negate their bleeds. Oh, big shuffle. Great. Do I want you to move forward? Yes, I can have everyone move forward, that's fine. Ah! Lame. Look that to hit. What is... Dodge is only 24. I should have hit him at least once. This is some horseshit.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Don't give him the finger, you bitch. $14 damage every round for 3 rounds. And no way to deal with it. Let's have a holy water since we have them. It's extra bleed resist, I suppose. Doesn't really make a difference now. We go for a big smite. The biggest smite you've ever seen. Nope. Oh, shit. There's no point in point blanking because if I move Paul forward, he won't be able to do anything. Stress is actually manageable just now. So if I move you forward, then Paul will be back to the closer position, so we'll go with Dark Stab. Maybe we should just kill this bitch first since we can actually hit him. The post. There we go, actually landing damage on the priest now, great. Big individual heal. That takes you... yeah, you shouldn't bleed out next round, which is great.
Unnerved,
And Paul took a crit, but he didn't bleed, so it's great. It's balancing out. We can Holy Lance you forward. Fucking hell! Can't hit this bitch at all. I would really rather the cultist priest was just gone.
Power.
Yeah, we can Joseph Lance you forward. There we go, that's a hit. We're going to just jump you back. Ah! Russ is going to end up on death's door unless I can get a big heal. 12 takes you up to 19. You're only going to bleed for 10 because you've been bleeding it already, so it bleeds actually less. And Christos is at death's door with a bleed, he might just die at the start of next round. I can Inspiring Cry. Take him off death's door. Yeah. Now if you bleed, now when he bleeds, he will die instantly. Yes. Thought that was the right move. You're going to bleed for 8. You have 2. I can only really heal you for 2, so that makes no difference. So we're just going to Holy Lance forward. I'm going to move you back. Echoing Disassembly. Okay, so craziness for everyone. Christos is at death's door.
Facing the abyss.
And a defensive growth. That doesn't seem good. Let's go for a slice off, I suppose. Bleeds are good. Also resisted bleed, great. Grand Guard. Okay, so we have to kill the growth first. That's just advance.
Masterfully executed.
Crit. Divine Comfort, absolutely. Yes, Christos took the crit heal which he needed to survive. Perfect. We are going to Dark Stab forwards. Undulations. yeah, we can just Holy Lance forward again, but we can't hit. We'll still hit the. We'll still hit the defensive growth because guard works by taking the hit for you instead. So it doesn't really matter where we target. The damage goes to the right place, I suppose. So the post is still going to be active. We may as well do it anyway. Ghost down, deal damage quick, everyone. If you can. Yeah, we'll just stay still in Dark Stab because we need to deal damage and we're whipped. So we'll Holy Lance. 12 damage is good, still at 25 health, we're getting there. Echoing Disassembly. I believe that's Death's Door. Yep.
As life ebbs,
And another defensive growth, but it hasn't got the defense up yet. You know what I mean? Right, party heal, just having a lot of health isn't very important as long as we're not on Death's Door. Riposte damage is saving us.
Injury and
Only got 13 health left.
set the stage for heroism or
Come on, I can't be missing like this. Slice off. 6. Get a bleed of 7. Bleed of 5. He has 2 health left, but he's now guarded. How long is his bleed active for? He's going to bleed out, unless he heals himself. Chris is now bleeding on Death's Door. However, he has inflicted bleed that will kill Big Bad, so we're going to go for a big individual heal to keep Chris alive, because he might have just killed the boss for us. And we're also going for Inspiring Cry on yourself, because you're almost dead as well. Now all we have to do is wait till he bleeds out. Yes!
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, shit. So this thing's still alive and dealing stress damage, so we have to kill that now. I honestly thought that was going to be game over. Right, party heal. Move back. Nope, no point in doing that. Stay where you are in Dark Stab. Everyone else can move forward. You can stay where you are. You can't move forward from there apparently, so we just have to. You can't Holy Lance because there's no target, so you just have to crawl forward. So let's advance. More stress. No one's going nuts yet though. That's fucking close. Oh, I really hope. It says kill one shuffling horror. I think I did. I think that's the game. I think I've done it. I think Darkest Dungeon 1 is done. And hopefully nobody goes insane and just dies. Point blank. Yes, Ryan, yes. The Ancestor's Testicle Hydro, more virtue chance, and 1,000 gold.
Ornaments. Neatly ordered. Lovingly admired.
I did it. I achieved. I didn't get an achievement in game, but I have a sense of accomplishment. I did a thing. I got 3 of these. I don't know what they do. The Talisman of the Flame. So Revelation does 100% less stress and 100% less damage. So presumably something in the Darkest Dungeon is going to use the move Revelation on me. And I have to have those equipped. Curious, which I fucking hate, the Black Plague, Unquiet Mind, which is alright, and Irrepressible, which is alright actually. Oh, fuck the stress.
You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss, but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
So yeah, that little speech he just gave is all about the eldritch truth of the manor. So you can see Zen's little portrait. He was eldritch because he is eldritch because, you know, that's just the thing. And also the new DLC seems to have kicked in, and Giscard, the level 0 shield breaker, wants to join our party. I've never seen this class before. I don't know what the moves do. So it's armor piercing. Can't be guarded, has pull. Adder's Kiss has blight. Impale hits all targets, less damage though. Expose, bypass stealth, crits receive chance. Captivate, blight, and more damage versus marked, and Serpent Sway. 2 blocks and 3 speeds. She's level 0, but we're definitely going to take her.
Shifting, swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Right, Russell's going into the sanitarium to get rid of the Black Plague. You also notice that his little character thing has a little torch next to it. Because they've been to the Darkest Dungeon, it sort of remembers that. And, oops, that's too many buttons. So if I go to the Darkest Dungeon and try and take Ryan, heroes who have returned from a successful quest in the Darkest Dungeon have seen too much. Depending on which game mode the game options you have selected, you may choose to never go back. They may choose to never go back, or simply will be stressed upon re-entry. So my guys are just not going back in. And you notice that everyone has 0 stress. Going through the Darkest Dungeon, Haley's now Eldritch. Oop, let's go. Yeah, going through the Darkest Dungeon and surviving de-stresses everyone, because they're like, oh, it can be beaten. And so next week we have to go and activate 3 Iron Crowns. But in the meantime, we may go to the Cove to get an Agility Talon, mainly because it's a level 0 and it means we can sort by level. Take Giscard out, and we'll probably need another couple of low-level heroes for her to party up with. So what we're missing? None of these. We lost the Plague Doctor, right? We lost Lindsay. Sort by class. Yeah. So we take another low-level Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
The only thing is, if I try and go on this low-level quest and take these 2 and then try and take like Isaac, he won't go because he's a legend and he's not going on an apprentice level mission. So I'll have to get a full party of weaklings if I want to do some low-level stuff and mess around with the new character class. The Shield Breaker. Let's see what the colours are. What was the first one? This one? No, it's 3. I'll start with Classic for now. Cool! Okay, we did it! Darkest Dungeon 1 complete. I'm super hype. I'll record the next one maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall catch you next time. Bye! Oh, I just noticed we already have a replacement Plague Doctor, so we have 3. I forgot about Carrie. Sorry. Bye!